have a favorite?
Well, she's my favorite now just because she told
We're gonna have a talk after this. No, we're gonna have a talk after
she
this.
told Marble. She told Marble to
No, we're gonna have a talk after this.
Nah, but for real though, ladies and gentlemen, we just gotta say shout outs to those real people out there. Because yeah, I gotta give y'all people, y'all sisters a shout out, cause there's one thing I gotta be honest with. Despite me picking on them, saying, oh, you're my favorite. Oh no, now you're my favorite. Oh no, now you're my favorite. Oh, you're definitely my favorite. Out of all that randomness, let me just go on a Minecraft world randomly so you guys don't have to see my main menu real quick. I'm just gonna go jump in the hive and stay there in the lobby. But out of all things, out of all the things that have happened this year, the greatest thing was meeting all of them, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, because quarantine was boring. Quarantine was boring. I met South and Abby in the AA12 stream because they were mods. I randomly called Abby my favorite mod for I have no what reason. Like, I had no reason behind it, to be honest. I had no clue why. Maybe because she got picked on so much and I felt bad for her. So that's why I decided to be like, okay, you know what? Instead of her getting picked on, I'm going to be like, okay, let's give her a favorite mod. But for real though, y'all, that was a real thing. What I liked about this year, meeting these people. I might say that I have favorites, but in reality, I don't have a favorite because they're all equally amazing. And I do not regret meeting any of them. Some of them I recently met, for real. Like, some of them I recently met in a group chat Pocket made, the designers and creators. And then some in Twitter SMP. Some of them longtime supporters already, just like Nikki. And then here comes the friendships going on. They keep growing. And not too long ago, Abby did mention something about Minecraft not being just a game. Minecraft is not just a game, but it's a game that you could not just play around with, but meet new friends and actually get your life impacted in a way.
So many memories.
I know, right? Like,
new friends.
For real. Exactly. Many memories are created in Minecraft. It's not just a game. It's not block game.
Way more. It's seriously way more
exactly.
than just a game. And that's something like, I really mean that.
For real. Like, you guys made that. What the heck? Who typed that big thing in the chat? Anyways, not the live chat, but the Minecraft chat. Anyways, literally, that's how we feel about Minecraft. Minecraft feels like more than just a game. Memories, amazing downs and ups and downs and all those type of memories. Friendships that may last long. Yep. For example, how in the world did I meet Rax? I don't know. But this year we started getting more closer, and I started picking on him a lot more because thanks to Aris, yeah, thanks to Aris, we started his whole cupcake thing, his cupcake squad, yeah, cupcake army. I think Abby recently started uploading this year. She hasn't uploaded for 3 months, but she's killing it on YouTube for somehow. And yeah, Minecraft, it just builds up so many good things. And you can't lie about that. For those Minecrafters out there who play Minecraft, I feel like you could agree with me. Oh yeah, Raxus and I, we did meet in the subscriber realm of Aris. So all these memories, it's just amazing. It's just amazing for just playing Minecraft. I started being part of the community in 2016. I don't know how long you guys have been playing. I don't know if you guys have made any friends along the way. Most likely you have, because I cannot think of anybody in my mind who hasn't made a friend in this game called Minecraft. So Minecraft, huge shout outs to them for making this game. Mojang for making this game too. Microsoft for actually buying it. I think that's how the story went. I don't know about the business side of Minecraft, Mojang, Microsoft, all that stuff. But for the ones who I met in the Minecraft community, thank you so much for such an amazing 2020, because 2020, it may have had its dark past, but there's always positivity. 1, a block game. That's more than just a block game. 2, friends. We might not be able to see in real life friends, but we got the online friends. We got amazing supporters out there. We got amazing content creators who are working their butt off to at least make you guys feel entertained during this quarantine, during this pandemic, because we know how hard life is now. We know how hard it is. And 3, opportunities, getting to learn new things and basically learn more about yourself. If you are bored, what Rax and I always tell you guys, try to do something. Make it a good year. Don't be doing nothing and complain that it's a bad year. Do and make an action that will make this year a good one. Okay, so I don't know why I got so motivational, so not emotional, because I'm not really crying. I'm not really crying. I'm literally just speaking random stuff, okay? None of this was planned. What a way to wrap up the stream with a little motivational message. And thank you guys so much for the support recently. Really do appreciate it. Content is going to be dropping. All right, content is going to be dropping only once a week though. So this, I'm trying to, what's it called? Yo, we got a whole donation? Or is this a member? Or what is this? I don't get this. I don't know. I don't have a dono, Gabe. That's a dono. Okay, good. That's a dono because I'm not really used to these things anymore. I'm not used to, well, not anymore, but I'm not used to these, I'm not used to these thingy-majigs like donos or anything because it's the first time I ever see it on my channel. I'm actually sweating right now because for some reason this talk that I just had was pretty, it did hit hard, to be honest. This little chat. And the first dono, let's go. That was the first dono I ever had on the channel. So huge no, not gonna lie, huge shout outs to Rax though. That man, you guys see in the chat, Rax this dragon, that man, he's literally an OG, like for real. We met in the AA 12 subscriber realm. I really didn't know who he was. Really didn't pay attention to who he was. This year was mainly the year that we, brought our friendship to like another level. Like literally another level. We had 2 podcasts already. We had 1 podcast about YouTube where we spoke about YouTube. By the way, Rex, we should do a 2021 YouTube thingy-majig, like the plans, predictions, and stuff like that. But another one was about this year, 2020, our personal experiences and things that we actually done to make this year a good year, because people will complain that 2020 was a bad year. It was like, oh, this is the worst year. But no, in reality, 2020 was a great year. You got to be honest with that. So literally, like Rax just said in the chat, God bless, like seriously, God bless. YouTube has so many opportunities, and not just YouTube. Pandemics have opportunities. Can you believe that? Pandemics have opportunities. Like, seriously, I don't know how long I'm going to keep talking about this, because I love talking about this stuff, to be honest. So leave a question down below, and I'll probably answer it before I end off the stream. I'll be here for like 15 more minutes, because I really love talking about this stuff. I'm passionate about talking about this subject. But literally, pandemics have opportunities. Okay, you could get sick during a pandemic. I get it. That's kind of negative. But at least if you're sick or not sick, do something. Like, do something happy. Do something that will make you happy. If you're sick, try to, I don't know, if you're sick and you feel weak, at least possibly go on your phone, read something, watch a video. That can make you happy, right? That can make you happy. If you're not sick and you're not weak, go ahead, push forward. Find opportunities. Find a way to get income. Find a way to make new friends. Find a way to, I don't know, interact with your friends that you already have, since you can't see them in person. That's what I do. Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Those are my signs of communication. Zoom, let's not talk about that, okay? We don't have to talk about Zoom. I need y'all. If you guys are going through a tough time now, loss of a family member, maybe loss of motivation, right? Loss of motivation. Know that you're not alone. Know that you're not alone, because recently I was talking to South and Rain about this. I almost had an emotional breakdown Saturday because church has almost been closed for me for a month now. Almost. It closed on the week after my birthday. They said, no, we're shutting down the doors. We are shutting down the doors because cases are coming up, especially here in Jersey. We are back to the numbers like we were back in April, May. So they decided to close the church. And even the local church near mine, they shut down too. And that was literally the only way of communication or social life that came after school, to be honest, because I was able to see people. I was able to socialize with them in person. Little did I know that that Saturday, which was my birthday, was going to be the last time until who knows when I'll be able to see them again in person. But at least I got to see them on my birthday. That was a blessing. That was a blessing. But for real though, I felt down, to be honest, Saturday. And I spoke to Rain about it. I spoke to South about it. And literally, this is what I told them, right? This is what I told them. You communicating with in real life friends during a pandemic through social media, it's nice, right? It's nice to have a way to communicate, but it doesn't feel the same, right? Because you're used to talking to them in person, but it doesn't feel the same. Communications with IRL friends on social media is nice, but at the same time, doesn't feel the same because you're used to talking to them in person, but now you're just doing text. Sometimes maybe a FaceTime or video call, depending on what device you have. Then I told that to South and stuff. South, Rain, and Ken, right? To Ken. And I really, for some reason, I don't know why, but I ended up feeling a lot better when I just let it out, to be honest. When I let it out, I felt better. Because I knew beginning this year, I was actually blessed to meet South, to meet Abby, to meet the rest of the mods of AA12 streams, because they're literally like family. People that I met online are family, and I cannot deny that. They're literally family. They're literally like family, and I am glad and blessed to have met them. If I didn't meet them, I don't know what 2020 will be for me, to be honest. But yeah, we got also so many opportunities. I'm already gonna be acting for Rage. That's a great opportunity. I'm gonna be for roleplay on Rage's server for 13th Street. What do you call that? Block City. I said 13th Street. That's actions. Not Rage's. All right. But for real though, 2020 really has opportunities. Okay, we are in a pandemic, but as you can see, opportunities. You got to work for things. You got to make it a good year. You can't just slack off like that. You can't slack off like that. Count every blessing, not problems. Yes, count every blessing and not problems. Amen. Like, if you count the problems like I did, you'll feel very emotional. Feel down sometimes. But when you count the blessings, you'll be like, dang, I was really blessed with this? I don't even deserve it. But I was blessed with this. That's great. That is just great. Yo, and shout outs to what's his name? Rax for the pushing me, to be honest. I'm glad I started YouTube because it's not about the subscribers. It's not about the money, the donations, monetization. Oh, you need the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. No. It's not about that. What I like about YouTube is building a community, building friendships, literal friendships. You may not know these people. You may think they're strangers. Okay, Rax is a stranger. Rax? Okay. When I first met him, he's a stranger. I have no clue who he is. Pandemic started. We have more friendship. YouTube is such a blessing too. It may be a search engine, okay, but it's more than just a search engine. It's more than just looking up a video on how to do something. It's a friendship builder. It's a blessing. More than happy that I started. I always complained that I was bored ever since school went online. And then I'm like, yo, I'm bored. That's literally the one thing you always heard or seen in DMs if we DM'd each other. And he will be like, do something about it. I'm like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be bored and just keep complaining, or you're gonna do something about it and fix that problem? And I think it was around summer. I was like, okay, I'm just at least gonna post more content on YouTube. And guess what happened? I was out of boredom. I made new friends. I felt more motivated. I felt more happy. I found myself. I learned new things in a pandemic where you're supposed to be socially distant from people, where you're supposed to, like, let's say, not even have a social life when it comes to the pandemic because social distance and all that type of stuff. That's like not having a social life anymore. But that literally changed for me when Rax literally pushed me. He pushed me. I always have the OG ones in my head. Corvix. Dude was 4-way plays. I'm always going to remember that. I always used to get annoyed by him, to be honest, because he would ask for collabs nonstop. Corvix, if you remember that, come on, you remember that, right? You used to ask for collabs nonstop, and I will get annoyed, to be honest. I will get super annoyed. At the end of the day, we met each other and we got closer. We had some arguments, but that's the thing that happens with friends. But then we recover. Brian, I don't really remember it. I think he told me that he was like in some SMP that I was in, but I don't really remember. But I remember him definitely in Cryptic. And then the dude, he had a channel that was hacked. His main channel was hacked, and I think he got hacked at 10,000 subscribers. This man, dude, he started from scratch. And seeing him blow up in 2020, he's got now 60,000 subscribers. I don't know what he started at this year, but he has 60,000. Man's blew up. He took the opportunity to grind to make 2020 a good year, to be honest. And that's the way we got to do it. We got to push ourselves, y'all. Set goals, push ourselves, and know that God is there for us too. Now, if you don't believe in God, know that your friends are there for you, and know that you got supporters along your side. I'm sorry if I'm not reading chat, y'all, because I'm super passionate in this. I'm really super passionate in this talk. Literally. You gotta keep pushing yourself. Don't let the bad things affect you. Don't you get that feeling when you start speaking like motivation stuff? Like when you start speaking about motivational things, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good, and it feels like you're actually trying to help out an audience that you already accumulated, and having a conversation with somebody that's going through a tough time or something like that. Like for us content creators, we may just be saying, oh, we're doing YouTube for fun because we're passionate about it. When it comes to me as a content creator, I want to help people at least feel there, like be a part of me. I want people to come to my content and feel like, okay, this dude is, I don't have to feel forced that, oh, if they don't like my content, I don't have to force them to be like, yo, you better subscribe to me. No, I'm not like that. I'm like, I just want to help people feel entertained, especially during times. I just want to give value to them. That's the word, value. I want to give them value. Besides all of us playing around and saying he's a bully, Repo is very motivational and super duper nice. Yeah, that's what I try to do, to be honest, y'all. I love motivating people. I love helping people. I love having fun with people. Like Ali and I, South, Rain, Abby, even Rex, Ken, all those other people, the people that you guys saw on Friday's video, we pick on each other, okay? We pick on each other. It's what friends do. But at the end of the day, we have a connection. We have a connection. We have something in common. We're friends. We're all human beings. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We're all going through the same thing right now. A pandemic, right? No one in life is kind of different now. We're all going through the same pandemic. We might go through some different restrictions, but I'll say we're going through the same restrictions. We're all in this together. And there's also another thing in common that we are doing right now. We are living life. We are living life. And you know how they say, live life to your max. So enjoy it. Think of the negative, you're going to have a hard life. Think of the positive, it's going to go easy for you. It's going to go gentle and it's going to go smooth. Trust me. And my boy Corvix, right? There was this time he felt suicidal and stuff. He told me that he was speaking to Action and Pocket. People say that it was not worth it and he shouldn't take that decision. Today's stream, he said that they were absolutely right and he's glad that he did not do it. Because that could have been a lost opportunity there. Come on, Corvix, you know it. We are here for you, buddy. And we're glad that you were overcome the sadness. There you go. Ali, that's perfect. Overcome the sadness. Corvix overcame the sadness. And look, where's this man's at now? Look, he's at 1,000 subscribers. He passed that already. He's like 50 subscribers over 1K. And he hit it not too long ago. Man is making moves. You gotta live life to the max. Be happy that you're living life. Know that life is a blessing and you only live it once. There is no possible way for you to be like /respawn. There's no respawn button in real life like there's in Minecraft. You can't respawn in life. So live life to your max, enjoy it, overcome the sadness, like Ali said, and just be happy. Be happy. Going through a tough time? DM me on my social medias down below. Talk to a friend who you personally know. If you want to talk to an online friend because you may feel like, oh, they're better, go ahead. Go ahead. It's your decision. Go ahead. But never do suicide. Suicide is not the answer. Suicide is definitely not the answer. You want to live your life and live it to the max because you're going to have so many opportunities. You could do anything. There is my favorite verse. I have my favorite verse in my mind, in my head. I could do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. That is my favorite verse. I could do all things through Christ that strengthens me. If you guys are not religious, listen to that verse that I said. If you don't, even though if you're not religious or don't believe in God, just listen to that verse though. I could do all things. I can do all things. Those are key words. I could do all things. That strengthens me, right? I could do all things. I could do all things. That's also a key word. All. Hopefully this really motivated you guys. I don't know why I just started speaking motivation here because, man, I don't know why. I love helping you guys feel motivated and I love just having a conversation with you guys. I may have not checked chat recently. And that's what I'm about to do right now before I end off the stream. Gabe, you're forgetting about your big moves. You're working with Rage. Oh, yes. I did mention that, though. I did mention that. You were not on the stream, but I did mention about working for Rage. That's also an opportunity you guys could see. Starting college. Yes, I'm starting college 2021. So many people wasted their life because they thought they were not worth it. Everybody is worth it. Everybody is worth it. Look, I would be upset back in sophomore year for one of the most smallest things. And that was because my parents will yell at me for grades. I will probably have like a 75 or 70 in English class because that was a main struggle for me. And my parents will get mad at me. And I felt down because I was like, yo, if I keep doing this bad in a class, what's the point of life? I'm not going to do anything good. And I'm going to keep getting my parents to yell at me. But no, suicide was not in my agenda. No, not at all. Not at all. I was just feeling really, really down. But Action, I think it was in 2018, I was a sophomore. Action really motivated me. Ever since he blew up on YouTube, that motivated me to just grind. Not just on YouTube, but in real life, right? In real life. And I was super happy. Sophomore year, I was very down because of those grades. I picked up though. Last year, I met a best friend. Okay, I met a best friend in real life. I'm more than blessed to have met her. Like literally. I thought you ended the stream. I'm sorry, random, but I'm really passionate about this motivational talk, to be honest. But I really met a best friend. I'm glad I met her. She was always there and she still is there. Even though in a pandemic, we haven't seen each other in 9 months. She's still there. We're still best friends. We still got communication. And then this year, I made it easy for myself. I don't have math this year. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't have math this year. So I basically made my year kind of easy. But I got straight A's. I got straight A's for the first quarter. And that is literally the first time I've ever done it. And I gotta thank God. I gotta thank my motivation that I gave myself. I gotta thank the past too. Because if it weren't for the past feelings, the negative vibes, I wouldn't have been like, okay, enough with the negativity. Go to the positive. Go to the top. Bring that chart up. Let me tell you that, boy. Bring that chart up. Action just work his way up. I remember listening to him struggling in a stream. So I kept supporting him. That I believe in him. And he will succeed. And look where he is. Look where he is. All right, Gabe, you're probably gonna last with this 2 hours. You don't see you ended the. I'm sorry. I could go on this subject for like hours and hours and hours. But obviously I can't because your boy gotta sleep. Your boy gotta edit. He gotta grind. He gotta grind for school and stuff. And tell me how this year is such an emotional year because obviously the pandemic, but I'm remembering how I met my best friend by writing a memoir. I'm writing a memoir of how I met my best friend because it was a event that happened a year ago already for English class. And I'm like, boy, this is actually giving me motivation. Okay. I'm pretty hype. I'm hyped like my Minecraft character just jumping up and down right now. That's me. That's me in real life. Change the title of the stream to motivational speech from Gabe himself, not cursed. Yes, Nikki, I'm definitely preaching. Also, Ali, I'm definitely preaching. I'm definitely preaching. I remember you were writing an essay in DMs. You told me, yep, I definitely told you that. People would rather see and like my art. When I do fan art on a popular fandom, many people will like it. But when I draw something I love, less people like it. That got me down so much. Not gonna lie, it's your life, Rain. It's your life, Rain. Who controls it? Who controls your life, Rain? Do I control your life? Do others control your life? Keyword, your life. You're the one who controls your life. If you draw and whatever you draw makes you happy, but less people like the drawings that you like to draw, do your desires. Do your desires. Makes you feel happy. You know how you feel. Others might not know how you feel, but you know exactly how you feel. It's your life. You control it. You do whatever. Do what you got to do to enjoy yourself. That's what Rack says. Yes, definitely. Don't mind the others, Rain. Do what you got to do. Yeah, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. If drawing is something that you love, when you're drawing, don't make it feel like an art project, an art teacher giving you an assignment on one specific thing to draw. Okay? Don't make people think that, oh, they're going to be your art teacher, so their opinion, right? Their opinion doesn't affect you like that. If you draw, let's say, Minecraft stuff and people like it, then you could keep doing Minecraft stuff if you like it too. If you draw anime stuff and less people like it, guess what? Still do anime. Still do anime, okay? I don't care about it. I personally am not interested in drawing as much as I was before, but don't make those people feel like, you know, don't treat those people as if they were your art teacher at school, giving you an assignment, specific drawing to draw, and then you're going to get a grade at the end of the class. Don't do that. You want to just do yourself. Be yourself. Well, I think I had enough time to talk on this stream. Hopefully this motivational speech did help you out. But anyways, as always, keep it a grind, a vibe, ladies and gentlemen.